Yo, we here with the PR podcast, episode
Yo,
2. Let's get it,
episode 2. No more delays. The recording took, I don't even know how long. It's been like 2 weeks.
bro. I know we missed last week, bro. We spent probably around 4 hours trying to start episode 2, and that did not work.
I'm saying it didn't
Um,
work. And we came back today and it almost didn't work today either. It almost didn't work today either. We had
yeah,
tons of issues, tons of problems, just stacks and stacks on stacks of issues going on. We had to call in some of our members from our server to help out. It was that bad.
no, it's fast, bro. It's great. But we
Just
back for
full of
another
issues.
episode. Here to discuss some more topics. And yeah, hopefully y'all subscribe, like, comment, do whatever you got to do. Spread the word that the podcast is happening. Yes, sir.
I'm saying
Uh,
trying to hit that road to a million subscribers.
no, bro.
Road to a
We
billion subscribers.
the first YouTubers to ever hit a billion. Crazy,
I'm
man.
saying it's a very achievable goal, guys. Come on, don't like. Come on.
The PR podcast does it. We're the first to ever do it. On some Soulja Boy stuff. Uh, so we got some topics. I guess we'll because we're gonna do it basically like how we're gonna do it news, so just whatever's happening in news, pop culture, whatever, and then we'll do more in-depth topics, more analyzing, more just getting into like the nitty gritty,
Yeah, the nitty gritty.
the nitty gritty is. Uh, so I got some of the topics here. I think we should start off with this because
Okay,
I don't have that much to say about it. Not enough Nova does. So
okay.
Pharrell and Chad Hugo,
Uh,
the Neptunes, having a bit of a beef, I guess you could call it. Or
the
a
Dev 2 is over, y'all. It's over. If y'all were hoping for new drops, new music, new anything, it's over, buddy. It's so over. It's so over. Because Chad just chew. Excuse my nose, by the way, guys. I'm a little sick. I'm a little under the weather, but Chad just sued Pharrell for the rights to the Neptunes. I think Nerd too, or if it was, I don't know if it was Neptunes or Nerd, if it was both. But basically, the situation is that nigga's not getting money. That nigga's not getting money from Pharrell. Pharrell is keeping the money, and Chad's mad about it. And I'd be mad too because we all know those songs. We all know Frontin' with Jay Z. We all know all of the beautiful hits. We all know Pharrell is the
Hey,
face,
hey,
but
hey! I got
that's the
that.
goal.
I got that reference. I understood that reference. Beautiful hits, like the Snoop and Pharrell song. I- I'm sorry.
I'm gonna let him sit with that. I'm gonna let him sit with that. I get the reference.
Sorry.
No, 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 no. But what was I gonna say? Okay, but they sued each other. Well, no, Chad sued Pharrell, and it's getting taken to the courts right now. I'm assuming. All I have to say about it is Pharrell just pay that man. We all know that Chad is just as integral to the team as Pharrell is. It's obvious if you go back and listen to any of the stuff they worked on together versus the stuff Pharrell works on by himself, you can notice that there's a layer or some sense of like, yeah, just honestly, yeah, just layers. There's another layer or type of dimension to it that is not in Pharrell's music on its own. Pharrell makes great music on his own. Don't get me wrong. He did the whole Despicable Me soundtrack by himself, which is surprising that he did that so well. But it's not beating the stuff he did on Nerd or Neptunes. It's not beating the stuff he did with Chad.
Yeah,
It's obvious. It's
I feel like a
obvious.
lot of the Pharrell stuff after Neptunes doesn't have that like specific like 2000s like swag sound that like a lot of
Yeah,
his
it
other
don't.
stuff
It
has.
don't. It don't have that.
Like
I don't know. It just doesn't have that like that uniqueness. Well, it does have the uniqueness. Pharrell's music has unique, but it doesn't have that like that catch that it has in the older stuff. Because yeah, Pharrell still does numbers. Don't get me wrong. We all know who he is. We all know what he does. But that older music is still being listened to today, and it's knocking all of the new stuff out of the park, bro. It's knocking all the new stuff out of the park. The closest thing I think Pharrell has gotten in in the 2020s at least, let's say, to his older stuff was the Clips album with Pusha T and Malice. That was the closest thing he got to replicating that older stuff. You could tell he was trying to replicate some of his older work when he was making those songs, and it came out very well. But it's like
also
we need more of that.
I don't know if you've heard this. I heard like snippets of it, but he also dropped like a it was called like Black. Yacht Rock or something on like his page, and that was like a little mixtape he did, and it was like he never released it on streaming, but it was like yeah, he dropped that, and I was like, it sounded pretty good from what I heard, but yeah, I do agree with the like Pharrell, like even like Cash In Cash Out, like Down in Atlanta. If they're cool songs, but they're not gonna be
I'm saying they're cool songs. I'm gonna say this though, that run of from like Cash In, Cash Out, um, Down in Atlanta, just those songs, that little run. I'm gonna be honest, bro. Hot take if you want. That is one of Pharrell's like worst runs production wise. I'm sorry, because do any of y'all still listen to those songs? Cash In, Cash Out,
no.
Down in Atlanta. I know there were other ones. I know there were other ones, but nah, bro. No, bro. Like
He
it was
did.
cool.
What were we gonna say? No, sorry.
I was just gonna say it was cool to see him work with a lot of artists and make some cool stuff. But it's like Pharrell, it wasn't hitting. Travis Scott, like Down in Atlanta's okay. Cash In Cash Out had a cool Tyler feature, but it just felt bland. It felt bland to me. I didn't really care for that song.
I think. Oh well, he just released a snippet. I don't know if you heard it with Rocky. That's supposed to be on Dolby Digital 2, I think.
Oh, I think I
Um,
did hear some of that. Yeah,
and that snippet kind of sounded fire. Like, that sounded like old Pharrell almost. Like,
I'm saying yeah.
uh,
I feel like Pharrell definitely gets in his bag every now and then. Like I said, it was clear he was trying to show out when Clips asked him to do their new album because obviously Clips isn't like the Travis Scott or Drake. They're not dropping music every 5 seconds. It's not disposable esque music. Not saying that there's anything wrong listening to those artists, but I'm just saying they drop so much. It's like plastic in the ocean. There's tons of it. You don't need any more.
yeah,
But when they came, I could see that he was trying to show out for them to replicate them. Even Tyler said that he was especially trying to show out and do his best job in front of these people because they are very respected artists in the industry. It's very much shown. But yeah, I don't know. And then when it comes down to Pharrell as a person, I'm not really sure where I stand with him. I love Pharrell's music. I have the where is it? Like before y'all come, I know what I'm talking about. I'm certified. I'm certified. I got my badges. I have
let's
my
go,
fucking
let's go.
badges. But I say that to say that I don't like Pharrell is kind of iffy as an individual. When
Yeah,
it comes to Pharrell's political, if you're into artists and their politics, he's a fence sitter. He's a little bit of a fence sitter. He doesn't have an opinion.
even
But
with the like Khalees thing, or is her name? I forget. I forget her name.
it's Khalees or Kellis.
Khalees.
If Pharrell didn't do her dirty, we know how to say her name. So let's get with
that,
that.
that was even a bigger thing. With like her not getting her splits or whatever, and
Yeah,
then
she didn't get her splits.
yeah, and
Because
that
yeah,
was
I heard it was supposed to be split 3 ways with her, Pharrell, and Chad. I'm pretty sure Chad might be suing for the same thing. Because I think Pharrell just got all of it, like every bit of it.
but it's crazy though because like the Neptunes were like it was almost like a whole genre. Like
Yeah, well,
yeah,
yeah. It still is to this day. You still have people like Lil Tecca and those who know ball. You have Razia Rexon. How you say his last name? You have him and other people replicating the Neptune sound, or as they call it now, swag music apparently, or like 2000 swag. It has like
bro,
it's becoming it's evolving each and every day.
bro,
And
Razia.
just to have what about Razia?
I was gonna say Razia was not to the same, or how they say his name at the same time. Like we need to get more of that.
I'm saying that's very good music, and there's not a lot of artists who can replicate the older sound. So definitely shouts out to him. Maybe we'll leave him in the description or something so y'all can check him out. But take it from us, very good artist. But I say that to say it's like I don't really know what Frost is because it's like it's almost scary in a way if you can create a whole genre with somebody you grew up with, and then you can still get so money hungry that you're going to do them dirty. It's like I don't really know. I don't really know. That's not good.
I mean, yeah, I think it's a good segue because how you feel about Pharrell is basically how I feel about Kanye, except it's a lot worse. It's a lot worse of a situation. Um, and
Okay.
we were gonna talk about the Kanye apology, which this is a very I guess nuanced discussion. There's a lot of people. Some people are like, well, first of all, let's uh so Kanye apologized on the Wall Street Journal and
Uh huh.
talked about his bipolar disorder. his car crash that led him to his disorder, and then also, or I don't know if the disorder was tied in the car crash, but whatever. And then he started talking about like how he apologized to the black community, how he apologized to the for the anti-Semitic remarks and all that stuff.
Yeah.
And so a lot some people are torn. Like some people are like Kanye, screw you, you like you did too much harm, and I don't think there's any changing that. And there's some people that are like, well, at least he apologized, right? And
Mhm.
that's a good step in the right direction. I'm on the
Yeah.
latter side because my opinion on this is obviously I'm a big Kanye fan. Obviously, I don't respect everything he's done in the past, however many years,
Yeah.
almost a decade at this point.
Yeah, at
Um,
this point, it's been since like 2016, even a little
yeah,
before. Oh, technically since 2007 with the VMAs whole thing. It's been
it
a
was
very
no,
problematic.
I think it was 2010. That was like or 2009. That was right before
Oh,
Good
well,
Things.
I thought, okay, yeah, because 808s had already came out,
Yeah,
so it was before graduation. So maybe it was 2008, if 2009. I'm not entirely sure, but either way, that's borderline. We're pushing 20 years of this
but
stuff going on.
honestly though, I don't think the Taylor Swift situation is like
I don't think the VMAs was the worst thing ever, but I do think at the same time, I think people are just more desensitized nowadays. Because can you imagine? Because think about back in the day in the early 2000s, there was the internet, but like it wasn't like people would just be so unabashed and just like do shit like that. Like maybe a little bit on the internet, yes, but can you imagine a celebrity? Because keep in mind, back in the 2000s, the 90s, 80s, like celebrities are like god status at this point. Like everybody is like treating them like as if like they're insane, this, that, the third, like they're so when you have somebody who again is selling out records stuff like that, going up on there and basically discrediting another celebrity for another celebrity, it's shocking. It's shocking. And people aren't shocked about it now yet because of course Kanye's done crazier things. People in general do crazier things every single day. I mean, open a TikTok comment section, open an IG Reels comment section. You're seeing 1,000 VMA incidents every 5 seconds. So it's like,
no, but also like so. Um, yeah, obviously Kanye said a lot of things that like what was I gonna say, James? But like so okay, I think the apology was a step in the right direction. I think I do think he should probably go on an interview with like someone that's like not what's his name what's I forget the guy's name, the right
ooh,
wing shooter that he went on. Like
wasn't he with like Sneeko or some shit? Oh my
no,
god,
it wasn't Sneeko. It was
ooh,
I forgot the man's name. He's
that dude weird.
he's the guy that goes choo 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 choo.
Oh, isn't that Joe Rogan or whatever his name is,
No,
bro?
not Joe Rogan, bro. I forget his name, but
I don't remember, bro.
he hopped on his stream and like I need like him to like hop on someone that's like you know sane,
Normal,
sane,
normal. Yeah, like a
and like
regular dude.
actually talk about like his struggles, especially because like this is like people just think Tiny is like saying crazy stuff, which is true, but like I think these are like actual like manic episodes, and the
Yeah,
crazy thing is like the crazy thing is um these like he'll get into these manic episodes, say this crazy stuff, and then he'll get out of the manic episode, but the aftermath and everything from the manic episodes is still leading up to him, and all the hate is like he sees because as a celebrity, you see nothing but hate. Like
yeah.
that's
It's
kind of why
especially if you're Mr. West, you're seeing a lot of that. I don't like.
yeah.
I do want to say though that people have pointed this out even back in 2020, like in 2020, since 2016, people like, oh, Ye's apologizing. That means the album coming. That means the album coming. And usually they're right though. Usually they're low key right because every
No,
time Ye has apologized, something new has dropped. I'm just saying,
I feel like
if
he
I'm
hasn't.
Ye right now, if
I
I'm
feel like
Ye, I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna drop nothing because it don't look good.
well, he delayed the album first, and second, um, he hasn't really apologized in this way before, where he's gone in depth. Like at least
Yeah, that
on
is
the
true.
like when he apologized the last time, he was like, "Oh yeah, I saw Jonah Hill in 21 Jump Street, and he's Jewish, so like now I
Yeah,
hate Jewish people." Like it's not a
yeah.
real
Yeah,
that's just jokes, bro.
yeah.
What
I'm
do you
glad
think?
the apology wasn't like on Twitter because if it was on Twitter, I would have taken it seriously. Because Ye says anything on Twitter. Ye can apologize one day and then he'll say that he loves Hitler or that he's a crazy individual. It's like so I'm glad it was like a professional like article and this was like transcribed and quoted and things like that. Like it was an actual professional apology almost, minus being the face to face experience that us as people so crave these days with our parasociality. But
And also, like the
it
people that like, what are you gonna say? Finish.
but I'm just saying I'm glad that it is. I do agree it's a step in the right direction. I just like I said, I just hope that it's not a ploy for new music because people can theorize that it's like Bully's been delayed because Ye knows it's not going to sell as much as his other projects because of what he said. So I don't want it to be a situation to where it's like people accept his apology and he's doing this just for the sales of the album, the project, and then. It would be even worse if on that album he says more hateful rhetoric because we've already seen bits and pieces of Bully and it's like it doesn't seem like it's gonna have that much or have any at all, but like you never know. You never know.
Also, though, I was watching the Rory and Mal podcast, and they made up like a somewhat good point, which like I don't love those guys, but like they made up a good point that literally back then, like before the social media era, except maybe for the blog era and stuff like that, you didn't have like you didn't really have like artists like what's the word you didn't really have like artists like saying a lot other than like in their music or like interviews.
Yeah,
So like, because
yeah,
you didn't have like Twitter and all that. So
and,
like,
and yeah, and even with interviews, you couldn't just easily access those. You had to like get a magazine or some shit.
yeah. So like, I like and it was always to promote new music. Anytime they said something, anytime they said whatever, it was to promote
Yeah,
new music. So like Kanye doing this to even if it's to promote new music, I don't think is that crazy because it's always about the music for these artists. It's always about
I,
the music.
I, I don't know because the game
It's
the
all
game has 100% changed from that. Like I said a second ago, us people now we crave a sense of connection to the people we indulge in, whether it's parasociality or just the transparency and what we're getting involved in. I feel like ever since the day of like MTV and the magazines and now we're in the days of being able to go live on Instagram, being able to just post a quick little sentence on Twitter to give your fans some sense of knowledge of what you're thinking. I feel like it is almost a responsibility for artists to give their audience a little bit of a tidbit to know where they stand at all. That's why so many people now are like more obsessed with people's political opinions and status because it's like I don't want to indulge in the wrong thing. I don't want to be in the bad thing. And I
but
do
the
think
pro-
that, yeah, Ye's apology is very, it's structured pretty good. It's out there, it's good. But I do think at the same time, if it's promoted for music, then it's not really an apology, like, at all. Because, like, if you're apologizing to someone for the gain more of yourself than for the closure to the person, it's less of an apology and more of just like a sentence to yourself. Because it's like, if you apologize to somebody and you're like, I'm doing this because it's bothering me and I just want to get better. It's like, I don't
like
know, buddy. It's like, who you doing it for?
honestly, what's the problem with like like apologizing and then just sticking to music and stopping the shenanigans? Like he does stop the shenanigans. Like there's no problem
I
with
mean,
that.
yeah,
This is
that's the thing. If he stops the antics, then yeah, and then it was a real apology. But the thing is, people are so used to writing them off because he'll apologize, right? And then the music will come out and then it'll be right back to these, crazy opinions and takes, and then he'll apologize again, and then the
because
music will come. It's like that.
because
But if he's genuine, then yeah, there shouldn't be no issues. It should just be, I'm sorry, here's some good music, won't happen again, and then everything's all good.
like I'm saying, like these manic episodes happen and then like all like the stuff comes back at him, which like respectable, but it all like comes back at him.
Yeah, fair enough.
And then that leads him to get back into the manic episodes, and then it's just an ongoing cycle that keeps on going. So which is
Yeah,
why like it might happen again because there's not like a lot of people like that are really accepting his apology, which is understandable. But like,
yeah,
I mean, I guess that's not why he should go into a manic episode again. But that's like it's a tough situation. It's like,
It is a tough situation, and it's like again, it's hard because I blame, like I said, I'm gonna keep blaming, the modern day of how people react to celebrities nowadays. Because now the parasocial relationship between celebrity and fan is almost flipped too at the same time, because now you have these celebrity people clinging to their fan base as like their therapist sometimes. And Ye's a huge example of this. Nicki's a huge example of this. Even our president is a huge example of this, to where you're clinging to the audience and the people who are not in power, and you're asking them like, "What do I do?" Or, "Hey, I'm doing this. What do you think? You think this is a cool idea? Yes or no?" Like, it's like at some point you have to like be able to stand by yourself without like blaming other people for "I'm this way because of you." It's like, buddy, you're rich, you have resources, you have power, you have yourself. And if you're someone like, Yay, who's built yourself from the ground up, it's like you should have enough ego that you rap about to be able to not let Joe Schmo 17 on Twitter make you want to go into psychosis. Like, I think you should be able to stand as a figure on your own. I mean, we as people do it every day. Like, I'm just like, when I open up the internet, sometimes people don't like what I gotta say. Does that mean I'm going to, go crazy and write writings on the walls and break my walls down? No, I'm a regular
no.
dude.
Honestly, I think all Kanye has to say is just "I'm on the meds." Just like "I'm on the meds," and then boom. Like I think people would be like, all right, well, Kanye's on the meds. Like
Yeah.
I think that would like I think people would probably like get more out of that than like the apology he wrote. It's like the apology he wrote could just be like, we don't know if he's actually genuine or not. That's why I'm saying we should see a video of him talking about a situation.
I'm saying there needs to be a video, because at this point, there's obviously there's the big idea, the big, thing that I think most people are thinking of is this apology AI generated? Like,
Or is
is
it
this
another person
apology
edit?
a real thing or not? Like,
Yeah.
because it could have been curated by AI, edited just a little bit, like, does this look good yet? Because we've known Ye to use AI before, whether in music or other things in general. And I don't think people are like, I'm trying to think of how I'm trying to put this. When it comes to Ye and his meds, I think people know obviously he's had the wrong influences with his medical health. Not even just him, but celebrities in general. Like, we've all, I think most of us have seen the picture of Ye on nitrous, or his abuse of nitrous. Even Little Uzi was like on nitrous for a while. He was dropping music that was not like up to his standard.
We heard the turtle will take two. Like
I'm
that
saying,
was
like, he was dropping music that was not up to his standard. So I definitely think that the mental health thing is a very sound reason as to why he's in a bad state. But I'd blame the nitrous oxide, and I'd blame the external factors of that before I blame the mental. Because keep in mind, yeah, Gay's mental health has had a drastic decline, but with that drastic decline, if you put a chart to his increasing use of nitrous and drugs and whatever the hell he's on, it would be like, this is the drug use, this is the mental health. Like, it, like they would match perfectly. And it's like we've seen this with art films like Juice World and like other artists who have been under the influence of drugs, and it's either killed them or it's put them in this like mentally insane catatonic like state. And when you're a celebrity and you have that money, people are not going to tell you what to do. Or if they are going to tell you what to do, you're going to be like, "Well, you're not rich. I'm rich. I have the money. I know what I'm going to do. I'm going to keep huffing the nitrous." Like, no, bro, don't do
I mean,
that.
I was looking at a picture because I don't even think I think he's like probably like depressed also. Like I saw like a picture of
Yeah.
like Kanye with a fan the other day, and that was posted on Twitter. I don't know if you saw it, and he looked so sad. He just looked.
Yeah, I've been seeing some pictures. He looks healthy-ish, but yeah, he looks really sad.
Yeah.
And I don't know. Again, I can feel bad for the man, but at the same time, it's like there's so many factors of it that it's like all like I think most Kanye is one of those people that exactly kind of what has gone on in his life. He turned to drugs for a while. He's rapped on this on Life of Pablo. He struggled to choose between, his ego, his vanity, all of that with family and, structure. And he said that on Life of Pablo. And then we see as the years go on that he's more or less chosen more or less chosen his himself with the drug use and the things he said, the people he aligned himself with, and then eventually, it affected Kim, it affected his family life, and eventually he didn't have a choice anymore. His family left him, and he was left alone
Even his friends, like
with
Pusha
his
T,
choices.
Pusha
You
T,
said, huh?
even his friend Pusha T, Kid Cudi,
Yeah.
they
Yeah,
all
yeah,
left
yeah.
him.
Even the people who like have always, even Mike Dean too, even people like who were in his corner since the very beginning, like could not stand that anymore. And it just goes to show, it's like, yeah, I can feel bad for this man, but it's like, if it was a truly mental health fully issue, because I'm not gonna say that it's not any bit of that, but if it was a fully mental health issue, I feel like some of those people would have stuck around and been like, you know what, Ye is really going through it right now, and we need to like try and help him out. But these people just left him. Kid Cudi actually insulted him, and so did Mike Dean. So it's like these people know him personally. Me and you, I don't know that man. I don't know nothing about him besides what he tells me. So it's like for people who are in his life who've been in there since Mike Dean's been there since the Twisted Fantasy days. So he's known this dude for over 10 years up until the HH incident. So you know I'm gonna take his word. I'm gonna take his word when he says Ye is not a good person. Or not a good person right now at least.
Yeah, I feel like it's like people say like there's a difference between like Kanye West and Ye. I feel like that's kind of true. It's like I feel like Kanye like was like actually like a good guy. It's like he would like he like
Yeah,
he like influenced so much in the game, and also like he even like stood for like LGBTQ when
yeah.
in a time where like hip hop was so homophobic and like
Yeah. Yeah, even
uh
wearing a pink polo for him was like a huge like,
yeah
jump.
and like just other stuff like he like even his music like College Dropout was so positive and just so like feel good, and like he was like he was one of the first rappers to not be like a gangster rapper. Like he was like
Yeah.
he was a nerd, bro. Literally, like
Yeah,
Kanye was a nerd.
he was the first one to sell the idea of, being a regular person or just being somebody with struggle that
Yeah,
isn't turning to a violent lifestyle is okay.
like
And I think definitely that, it does suck because yeah, his music was very much transformative. And even just he built basically the foundation of the relationship of being an honest person no matter what camera's in front of you. Because you have the situation when he said George Bush doesn't care about black people. You had that situation happen to where it's like you're being honest with the audience and saying what you think. Because back then the only other person I can think of who was saying what he actually thought was Michael Jackson, bro. Was the big MJ. Was the big MJ saying what he thought.
he even got a little too honest with the Taylor Swift stuff.
I was yo, but yeah, I think he was one of those first artists who really like presented the honesty, or at least a fraction of it to an audience and made it seem okay. Didn't make it seem like, oh, he's crazy, he's off this game. Like sure, people would say that he was crazy, but at the same time, even back then, I don't think people were like, oh my gosh, like there were some people, obviously the Taylor fans, but regular people are like, he was right. He was low key right, just a little bit, just a little bit. He was right.
All right, last thing I want to say before we move on to the next thing.
Uh
Like
huh.
Kanye's one of my favorite artists of all time. I will always love his music. I will always love the person that he used to be, and the influence that he has brought into the game is undeniable. Uh, and I just hope he just like gets better and then just like this apology is genuine. He just stops the shenanigans, makes music again, makes feel good music, whatever he needs to do. Like it just sticks to the art. Even bro, like I'm just like I just need him to come back. Like
I'm saying.
please come back.
And yeah, if you're listening, please delete Donda 2 off streaming services, bro.
Oh my
Nobody
god.
wants to hear that. Vultures 2, delete that too. Vultures 1 was okay. This is the last thing I'm
Vultures
saying.
one was
Vultures 1,
decent.
it
Vultures
was
one was
decent, but Vultures 2 is garbage, bro. It's garbage from front to back. There's some cool songs, but it's like this did not need to be an album.
bro.
Donda 2 was scrapped in 2022, and you should have
Bro,
kept it that way.
bro, my brother actually messes with Vultures too.
I'm sorry, buddy. I'm sorry you didn't have any other. I don't even know what to say to that. Vultures too, bro. No. If you're listening to this, no, bro. Oh shit. Look, I'm dropping the camera. That's how serious it is. No, bro. Vultures too.
The ASAP Rocky? No. We get in the jet. We
We
get
get in the
cancel.
gym. Come with Trump. No.
No. I love that. All right.
But next topic.
So we
Are
we
we
got.
are we gonna speak on the queen of yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, oh brother,
Let's just make this one quick. Oh my god.
we're gonna make this one quick. Nikki was seen with Donald Trump. There you go. Next topic.
I'm saying she says that she's like Donald Trump's biggest fan or that he's her biggest fan, and I'm like, look, I don't use this word lightly, but I'll say it. Nicki Minaj is a big ass fucking coon, bro. She's a coon. What do you want me to tell you, bro? Like, if y'all want to deep dive into that, let me know. But like, there's not much you can say about it. You know, if you see a coon ass nigga, you say that's a coon ass nigga. There's no explanation you could put to that. What does Nicki Minaj gain from hanging out with Donald Trump? Maybe she'll free her pedophile brother. Who knows? If she does, hey, I mean, whatever, bro. Like, I could give two damns about Nicki
And
Minaj.
bro, like to the husband thing and all that, like bro, like it's like I think Nikki might be a worse case than Kanye is. Like it's
At this,
like
at this point, yeah, honestly, bro, because hot take, maybe not hot take. I'm taking a Nazi over a pedophile, bro. Even though I'm
well,
sure those things go, I'm sure. I'm even though I'm sure those things go hand in hand, like Epstein and his island.
well,
Yeah, I'm taking one or
Nikki
the other.
Nikki herself isn't a pedophile. It's just she's a pedophile defender, which is
I honestly, if you ever seen what she said about Justin Bieber back when he was younger,
I don't know. But also a lot of women are saying stuff
yeah,
about Justin.
but that don't make it
Yeah,
okay though. I will
yeah,
say that don't
it
make it
doesn't.
okay.
A,
It
a,
does
a
not make it
lot,
okay.
bro. Justin Bieber was surrounded by whole grown women
I'm
throughout the whole
saying
thing. Like that he was. Yeah, that's not
Justin
cool.
Bieber is definitely, I'll give him the mental health, because we saw that in 4K that shit affected him. That dude was hanging out with, I don't even know who it was, bro. I mean, that's a conversation for another day. Point is, with the Nicki Minaj thing, you're a coon, and you have a pedophile husband and a pedophile brother. Like, I don't even want to get into the logistics of that, but like,
Yeah.
oh my goodness, that's not good at all.
Uh, and like, bro, like even the Megan diss with the Bigfoot song. Oh, that
That
might
shit
be
was
one of
so ass.
might be genuinely one of the top five most fun songs I've ever heard.
I'm just saying.
Like,
And I was there, y'all. I was there. I'm not a Nicki Minaj fan, but I was there at 12 in the morning for that fucking song. I don't even know why I was up. I think I was up already, and I knew this song was going to drop. So I click to the song. I go on Spotify. I'm hearing. I'm like, what the fuck are
bro,
you doing?
I think she's like actually on drugs. Like, I think
Yeah, she's on that coke. She's on what Pusha T is selling, bro.
she's on the
My
coke.
goodness.
Uh,
I'm saying she's on that coco, cause bro, no fucking way.
Coquiana.
I'm saying,
She
but no,
is.
Bigfoot is ass, and the fact that it all started because Megan said something about Megan's Law, which is basically a line, basically saying I don't like pedophiles and I don't think they're good people, and Nicki Minaj got mad and dropped a diss. What does that say about you? What does that say
Yeah.
about you?
Like also, bro, I don't like she's just been wow. And also like the like her like dissing like gay people when that's like her entire fan base.
I'm saying
Like
that's her
bro,
time for me. If you went back in the day and you saw the shit Nicki Minaj would say, you would think that she liked girls too. Like,
the crazy thing is her fan base is defending her. Like, what are you
I'm saying
doing?
they're like Nikki's infiltrating the presidency so that way she can free all of the gays or so. I don't like. What are you
Here you
talking
go.
about?
Here you go with this British accent
And I just found out that it because yesterday or 2 days ago, Nicki Minaj got her golden card from her little Trump fucking Cartman Land card, whatever the fuck she got from the Donald from the Big Don, and it was like, oh, you have, you know, you're a citizen or whatever the fuck. Well, I opened up IG today and guess what? It's a novelty item. It's not even like it's not real. You can't use it for anything. So guess what? Miss Minaj, Miss Coon, Trad, Poke Wife, I like pedos, I like Epstein. Your card don't work, buddy. The shit been declined. Like no, bro, no. Not good at all. You did all that for nothing. Now what? Now what? You gonna call Lester and pull a GTA heist and break your brother out? I'm sorry. We're like, no, it's over. Go home.
That situation's gonna be. I don't got a lot to
And the
say
crazy
about
thing
this
is, she has a
situation.
child. Like, raise your fucking child. That's the part that's actually the most disturbing part. Nicki Minaj is out here with Trump, leaving her pedophile husband with her little boy or girl. I don't know. I think it's a boy. Her little boy.
Yeah, that's right.
It's not good. But next topic, bro. I don't want to talk about that. The coon no more. Cooney Minaj. I don't want to talk about her no more.
So I guess we'll do Grammy's predictions. Let's do this quick.
Okay, Grammy predictions. I saw that they showed the seats just
Yeah.
today or maybe
Also,
yesterday. I
the
saw I saw Pusha T had a seat, so hey,
the performers look pretty good. Tyler's
I think
performing.
Tyler's gonna perform.
What do you think is gonna
He
perform?
dropped two albums, so he better.
What do you think is gonna perform? I say probably Sugar on My Tongue.
Yeah, I immediately thought Ring 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 was gonna be performed.
Yeah, maybe. Because I feel like Sugar
I
on My Tongue
definitely
may be a bit too explicit. Maybe. So maybe we'll do
Yeah, I think that is going to happen. I
Bruno
think I'm
Mars.
sure I'm sure some Chromacopia songs, not some, probably like one Chromacopia song because that song, I mean you can perform it, but like for the Grammys, I don't know, buddy.
What song?
Maybe Thought I Was Dead.
You thought I was that? Maybe.
Yeah.
I feel like he would
I
perform it
would
does
say
have.
Sticky, but like I don't know, man.
I feel like he would perform it does have the God song since this is news album.
I mean, but aren't both those albums gonna be
Yeah, true. He might perform too. I don't know.
I'm saying I'm thinking right now my prediction is Thought I Was Dead, Ring Ring Ring, Sugar on My Tongue, Baby Sticky, and then that's it.
You think he's gonna perform 4 songs? There's no way. There's no way
Okay,
he
so
does.
Thought I Was Dead and maybe Sugar on My Tongue. And yeah, I don't know, bro.
Bruno Mars is performing. Justin Bieber's performing. Clips and Pharrell's performing. Sabrina Carpenter's performing. Oh, Leon
Fire.
Thomas, that's gonna be fire.
Yeah, that's fire.
Lauren Hill's doing the tribute to D'Angelo.
Oh yeah, I saw that. Very fire. I saw Cat's Eye was in attendance. And Royce don't know about this, y'all. Royce don't know nothing about Cat's Eye. Bless his little heart. But tell them motherfuckers to stop dropping music now. No, no, no. I say this with the highest amount of respect, the highest amount of disrespect and respect I can bestow as an individual. But y'all are such good singers. Y'all can hit them notes. But fire your management. Fire your writers. Fire Jack GPT because that has to be the person writing your music. It's bad. It's very bad. I'm probably going to show Royce after this, and they'll probably boot up the podcast again just to tell you how ass it is. It's not good. It's not good at all. Like they dropped this song about
But
like internet girl.
Gnarly
I'm
was a
saying
different level.
gnarly was I don't y'all Robloxians made that one pop off because no way regular people were listening to that. Y'all little Sigma gotcha editors made that one go crazy because I mean I just can't imagine it. Can you imagine being a regular dude walking down the street talking about some gnarly robotics gnarly? Like no, bro, turn it off. Turn it off. Turn it off. And then they dropped this other song called Internet Girl, bro. And the song is the chorus is eat zucchini, eat zucchini, eat zucchini. What the fuck you mean eat zucchini? What kind of song
bro,
is that?
bro, I just gotta hit the Jonah Hill pose at this point.
Like I guess, bro. I guess, bro. If it sells, it sells, but it wasn't selling. I'm seeing people I think would eat this up. I'm seeing all the the middle-aged mothers, the emo people. I'm seeing all of them come out talking about some this song's and I'm like,
This song
well,
is clones.
I'm
Um,
saying. But no, the girls can sing very good. They're very pretty individuals, but y'all need to evolve and make some good fucking music. But I do want to say this one last thing. One of them said they listened to Cardi and like their entire fan base flipped out on them. Was like, "Do you know Cardi's an evil, abusing, demonic monster?" And I'm like, that nigga has 33 million listeners. One of y'all is lying. One of y'all is typing that out on Twitter, and then you're listening to Evil Jordan. Like you can't you. Like, I don't know what to tell you. Like, because one of y'all's lying, bro. Like, stop.
all right, album of the year, we got DTMF, Bad Bunny. Swag, Justin Bieber, Man's Best Friend, Sabrina Carpenter, Like God Sort of Matt Phillips, Mayhem, Lady Gaga, GNX, Kendrick, Mutt, Leon Thomas, Chromacopia, Tyler, the Creator. So I think there's two options that will win here. I think there's two. It's gonna be
Are
Bad
we putting
Bunny.
clips?
No, and for album of the year, no. It's gonna be Bad Bunny or Kendrick, easily. Bad Bunny or Kendrick.
Isn't there? That's for album of the year.
Yeah, Clips is
No,
nominated
no, no.
album of the year.
I don't. Bro, if Clip's album wasn't there, I would say Kendrick's not gonna win album of the year, but he'll win rap album of the year.
Well, okay, so
Because
keep in
I don't
mind,
think Chromacopia is winning that, bro. I'm sorry.
no, keep in mind, a rap album hasn't won album of the year in I think since 2004 when Outkast.
Didn't Dochi just win?
No, that was rap album of the year.
Oh, right, right. Oh no, I'm sorry, I'm confusing because she said it's the first female to win in a while. Rap album of the year.
Yeah,
My bad.
yeah.
My fault.
Um, yeah, Justin Bieber. I'm sorry.
Yeah, I'm sorry. Justin Bieber, that like I saw that was gonna come out. I was like, Justin, pack it up, bro. I'm sorry. Pack it up. Pack it
Swag.
up. Swag. Like stop. Stop. I didn't listen to the album though, so I can't exactly hate,
I feel
if
like
I
it wasn't even that like. I
it's
feel like
just
it
no
didn't
one
get a lot of
talks about
traction.
that project, man.
Yeah, I feel like it didn't get a lot of traction. Like, I feel like it's just like IG story music for the most part.
IG story music. Yo, you're a dickhead.
Bro, like,
It's that yeah, I'm not gonna lie. It low key is it's that IG highlight music. It's that
yeah,
shit
bro,
you put there.
like you post like some pictures of the scenery on your vacation, and you post like daisies by Justin Bieber, like.
It's this song you put on your IG when you don't want niggas talking about the music. You want them looking at you. That's the song you put. You put the low effort song. But shouts out to him for getting nominated. I think Justin Bieber's always gonna be nominated for stuff just because it's Justin Bieber. But
Now
you
Justin
know,
Bieber's tough.
There's the big Sabrina Carpenter. If she wins, I mean that's shocking. But I
Yeah,
don't see that happening.
Solar would be happy or not.
Solar would be, yeah, but I don't think Man's Best Friend is better than her last little project that she did with. I don't remember what it was called.
He thinks it's better. Yeah.
Oh, he thinks it's better.
Yeah.
I don't know, but I do want the Clips to bring home something, bro.
They can win a rap album of the year. I just don't. They're not winning it. It's not, like if
Yeah,
they're gonna
I
give
don't
it to
think.
a rap,
I mean, maybe they might. Maybe they might.
if they're gonna give it to a rap album, they're giving it to G-Rex. But Kendrick's
I don't.
Kendrick is like the Grammys' daddy, bro. Like he
I
like
don't. I mean, I can't deny that. I can't deny that. But is GNX a better album than the Clips album? I don't think
okay.
so. I
So
don't think so.
I didn't. I listened to the Clips album and I thought it was good, but like I didn't see the like craziness that people are saying. Oh, this is one of the best rap albums in the decade. Like I didn't feel, it. But like, and I don't.
It's more of the rapping that's really the
Yeah,
centerpiece of that problem. And you said it yourself that like you're not big. You're more big on the melodic part of music, of the musicality of the stuff you hear. But definitely when it comes to Clips, yeah, you gotta break out Genius. You gotta scroll down on Spotify and click the lyrics
yeah.
to get the full attention of what's happening.
I don't really decipher lyrics like that. I just like I'm
Mhm.
more about the sonic. Uh, like I like obviously like Kendrick. I love it. He's like big on lyrics and that. I'm not like
Yeah.
yeah. Um,
But I definitely think that it is a very good project. And GNX, I do think GNX is a good project, but there's so many better Kendrick albums out there. But I'm not condoning the GNX here. I'm not be like, oh, Kendrick fucking sucks. No, you're not getting
but
that.
but especially with the year that Kendrick had, I think he could have it. I think that
Yeah, I think
if it were to be any rap album, it would be Genius.
yeah, I think definitely that would happen. Didn't the Grammys add a this year a album art award or something for cover art?
Yeah, I
Or I
think
heard
so.
that was like,
I think Chromacopia is in it, and the Bad Bunny album. Let me see.
what do I think should win that? I don't
Wait,
care for Chromacopia's album art that much, if I'm being serious.
I think it's cool, but like,
You think it's cool?
apparently, "Don't Tap the Glass" is nominated for best alternative music album, which I guess, but it's like I feel like it's different alternative than like
I mean, it's dance music. It's just dance music.
Yeah,
If you break it
like
down to the fundamentals.
like I feel like that would be in the same category as like Fancy That. And Fancy That is an electronic.
Yeah, it's electronic. No. I feel like there's some aspects of Don't Tap the Glass that Fancy That doesn't have.
Yeah,
And I feel like vice versa.
but
I don't know that. I don't know. They treat Tyler so differently when it comes to these awards, bro. They always put him in the little urban section or this or the alternative section. It's like, bro,
well,
if they put him in electronic, that would be perfectly fine with
the
me.
thing about the
But I
alternative
they always
section,
treat him weird.
the thing about the alternative section is all the other ones are like they're like rock artists. They're like, well, yeah, they're like rock artists. Like Haley Williams is in it, Bon Iver's in it, and I feel like Haley Williams is probably gonna take it. I feel like
Yeah, I don't
she's
feel like it has a. I don't feel like it has a fair standing in there. Cause yeah, don't. I mean, it's a dance project. I feel like yeah, dance and electronic really go together. There's definitely a lot of aspects. Even with the talk box used on damn ring ring ring. Like, bro, if you don't put that in the electric section with everything else,
so bro. That's hilarious. That Black Romance is nominated for a Grammy.
yo, I'm not gonna lie. If this shit ever pops off and like Black Boy Max ever sees, he's gonna think I fucking hate him. Yo, I want to look Maxwell Maxwell Dent. I know your full name because I was a fan back in the day, Maxwell. I just want to say I find you funny. I do like your videos, your old videos back in the day, but bro, I don't think you made something this year that's like bringing home the award. If it
Okay,
does, shout out you, Max.
Victory
But
Lap. Victory Lap is a tough song. I did listen to it and it's fire. But Skepta, it is a fire song.
oh, I just think give it more time, because
Well, the
I need to be able to hear Max's name without thinking of that one clip. If y'all haven't seen it, if he's of him making that one beat, bro. It was all we talked about last time. That it was all a dream as me.
the the other ones that nominations are on that one is Space Invader by K Tronado, which is a fire song, and End of Summer by Tame Impala, which this one will be on there. I wonder if Tame Impala is. Oh no, I think Tame Impala. Okay, Pink Panther's Your Girl is nominated for Best Dance Electronic Album.
I'm so happy for you, my love. Let me stop. That was fucking horrible. Holy crap. Yeah, I'm sorry. I'm so sorry.
Kurt
But cause
Cobain.
what I'm saying, that was harassment. I don't know what that was. Just but I'm very happy that she's winning the award because I actually really do like the album. I was just listening to the album like a little bit ago, and I very much think that it's a no skip album. Royce doesn't see it that way, but he likes
I didn't
Layla,
listen to
so
Walter and say that. Let me
I'm
double check.
saying.
Layla thing again.
Yeah, okay. Okay, so we have to. I'm just quick explanation. We were hanging out one day, not in person because I will never see this bacterium in person. But
Whoa! Jesus Christ, yo! Jesus! Oh my God! All right.
I was just kidding all. But we was chopping it up, and he wanted me to listen to Layla's album. If you don't know who Layla is, she made Not My Problem. You can look it up. I'm not gonna sing it for you guys. This is not like stop, but
This is not
but
karaoke,
she
bro.
I'm saying it's not karaoke, but she made the song, and that song blew up. So if you know her from anything, you probably know her from that. Also, she's Most Def's daughter, so if you're Unk, you probably will know her from that somehow. But I listened to some of it. I didn't finish it, by the way, because Solar. I mean, oh, not Solar. Solar is our other friend. He's not here. I don't know why we keep quoting him, but Royce didn't listen to another Pink Panther song because he didn't like her second album. To hell with it. He thought it
No,
was kind of
it was
like
odd. It was odd. It was cool.
yeah, he thought it was an okay project. But as for Layla's project, I think there's a lot of highs in there. I just think her mixing could be better, is all I'd say. The beats were okay. The beats were pretty fun
I
sometimes, but
mean,
definitely I feel like the mixing on Not My Problem versus the rest of the album feels a little
yeah, it's fair.
different.
I can say it. Yeah, now my problem definitely sounds different than the rest of that.
I'm
But
saying it's
I
it's
feel
very
like
much sonically different when it comes to the sound design.
Layla, I think she's like next. I mean, she's very young. She's like 19. I think
Yeah,
she's
she's like 19 years old.
yeah. She got a unique sound. It's like I see clown me for this, but I said it was a mix of like Tyler and Brent with like
Bro, oh my.
90s.
That's a mix of Tyler and Brant. Come on. Do y'all hear this glaze? Do y'all hear this glaze?
With the exaggerated swagger of Black Tea.
I'm saying, told some of the exaggerated later of a Layla album. Like, bro, let it go. some a mix of Tyler and Brent. Yo, that sounds so crazy. What's next? You're gonna say she's the next Prince and MJ? Like, no, bro.
No, bro. What? Okay. All right.
I think Layla has high potential. I think she can make a very cool evolution with her sound. She hasn't dropped in like 2 years. She last time she dropped was in 2024, as I saw on her Spotify. But hopefully she's working on something interesting. She may surprise me.
Record of the year, Man Child Super Puppet, Anxiety by Dochi, Wildflower. Yeah, these nominations are low key kind of bones. Apartment by Rose and Bruno Mars. That's what we're nominating.
I mean, it did blow up though. I mean, everybody loves the but I just had this
I'm,
not a karaoke and I'm singing the fucking song. Let me stop.
I'm surprised Anxiety by Dochi's on there because I feel like everyone hates that song.
It's on there.
Yeah, for song of the
I
year.
mean, actually, I'm not surprised. I
I
figured
don't
because
hate it.
as much I don't hate it, but like some of these niggas have to be lying. I'm always gonna say this because people will hate on a song, but then you'll check the song streams and it's about to like push borderline 100 million.
Bro,
Some of y'all are lying.
because also Anxiety by Dochi, everyone was asking for that song to release.
Yeah,
Which we're gonna get into a whole Dochi discussion later. But everybody's asking for that song to release, and then when it released, everybody was hating on it. I feel like it's the
yeah,
worst thing that exists.
that was some BS. It was like, oh, we heard the song, it's unreleased, release it, drop it. And she's like, okay, I dropped it.
It was a
Shit's
YouTube
fucking garbage. Like,
it
relax.
was a YouTube freestyle that she wasn't even gonna release, and then it got hype, and then it's stupid, dog.
Yeah, it's dumb.
Um,
But next topic. Let's move past the Grammys, low key, because we've already like discussed all the important shit.
all right, we can do like, well, I guess all the news for the most part. I think
Oh, and Kai Cenat's Vivette brand. Gonna just speed by this real quick.
yeah.
Some like super mega genius dropped a fake Vivette site and like scammed a bunch of y'all niggas into buying his clothes that did not exist. I just gotta say, y'all are retarded. Let me stop. I'm sorry. Actually, I shouldn't use that word. I shouldn't use the R word. My bad. But I will say that y'all are very dumb for that because no, 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 no. Like, first of all, the clothes looked AI generated. Like, there was like it was just one picture. The clothes looked okay. They weren't crazy, but like you could clearly tell no. And then they were like, "Oh, Kai did a silent release." The day I believe Kai does a silent clothes drop release is nah, bro. Nah. Like,
Yeah,
but
the whole cost of it, GG.
I'm saying, but all y'all who bought that, y'all need to be more. Y'all need to be more careful with what y'all spending y'all money on. It was $200 for a jacket, by the way. So not only were they investing $200 into Kai Cenat's Vivette, but they didn't even cite and check like if this site is legitimate.
Hey, W scan, W scan.
W scam. Whoever got that change, hey, I can't be mad at you.
W finesse, W finesse. All right. Um, hmm. All right, we can do like most anticipated like albums and movies or whatever else is happening in 2026 that are coming out.
Um.
Um,
Okay. Definitely. We talked about the fall off last time. No need to go into any further discussion with that. Nothing new has come out,
we also
from what
got
I
Bruno
know.
Mars album. I'm very I'm hyped for
Yeah.
that more than Cole. So,
Yeah, I'm gonna give it the same thing. I'm not the hugest Cole fan, but good on him for dropping music. Iceman's gonna drop eventually at some point this year. I'm not too ecstatic about it. Yeah, I'm not too on the eager side of hearing the big Drizzler, Aubrey Graham, Epstein drop. So I'm good off that.
oh my god. Yeah,
That's coming.
the singles for
You said,
Iceman
huh?
have not. So the singles of Iceman for Iceman have not sounded good. Other than like that one
Yeah,
snippet with the Brian McKnight sample. Like, I don't know if you heard that one, but yeah, the other singles have not sounded good.
yeah. I don't. It'll just be for all the dogs Diet Coke edition. Like I'm cool, bro.
No facts. Um, bro, I wanna.
Doomsday's coming. Brand new day's coming.
Yeah, that's gonna be hype.
I'm
Doomsday, Brand New
coming.
Day. Yeah, we're gonna get into that. Doomsday, Brand New Day. We talked about Doomsday. We get a bit into Brand New Day. I'm hyped for Brand New Day. I think it has the potential to be better than Doomsday, especially with everything we know about Doomsday. Brand New
I think
Day.
it might be.
I like. we're gonna get Spider-Man struggling again, which is fire.
I'm saying like
Uh,
we need Spider-Man to wish he was dead for this movie to be good.
yo,
I want him suicidal for this movie to be. Let me stop. Yo, that's
yo,
dramatic.
that's crazy.
But I
But that's
think that
crazy.
this. I think I discussed this last time if Brand New Day better than Doomsday, or I said it off podcast. But with Doomsday being such a grandiose film and Brand New Day being reserved to a one character focus with obviously every all the plot revolving around him, it would be almost criminal if Brand New Day wasn't better than Doomsday because like it's a easier thing to write, I assume, since it's Spider-Man and everybody knows Spider-Man. It's one character you're writing for his own movie versus Doomsday where there's no main character besides Marvel and the bad guy. Like,
Yeah.
I don't know, man.
Um. Yeah, I'm hyped for Brand New Day. Even the suit looks fire. The suit looks fire. We got Sadie Sink, Max from Stranger Things. She's in it. We don't know what
Yes.
she's playing, but
There's
uh,
some rumors out there. I think it might. I don't remember who the character is, but I'm very excited to see her.
I just saw leaks.
People talking about some they want who plays Lucas, bro? What's his name?
Caleb. Oh, it's play Miles.
There's Caleb Malakin. Hey, Caleb McElmore wants to be Miles Morales, bro. So very, he can't beat me. Flip type shit. Like,
We're done, bro. It's
yo,
over.
what?
It's over, bro. We're
But
done.
whoever they cast for Miles, just try and copy what you see.
Yo, you're not getting an edit. You're not getting an edit, bro.
This is edit material.
You're not getting an edit. Um,
Peter, what do we do?
yo, you must be stopped.
Brooklyn is my city. That was tough.
Is this being said? Not tough.
And he
TS is
said,
not
"What?
tough. TS is not tough.
We have to stop Kingpin."
Yeah, imagine like in Doomsday, um, they're all like discussing, they're all in the room discussing how they're gonna defeat Doom. And they're like, okay, are we ready? And then you just come out, got room for one more.
I just drop it. Wait, no, wait, look, I'm gonna be like, guys, we need Spider-Man's not here. We need another.
Yo, yo, oh my god, bro.
We're laughing because of how tough that was.
No, I'm laughing because of how
I
not
was
tough that was.
I was in the hero pose and everything. I was ready to go right there.
You
I was in there
must be
awesome.
stopped.
So this is the Avengers, huh?
Hey, y'all comment down below who would be a better Miles Morales, me.
Yeah, place your bets.
I'm low-key too niche to play Miles Morales. I don't even know what the hell that means. I'm low-key
Wait, what?
I said I'm low-key too niche to play Miles
Bro, who
Morales.
do you think you are? I'm sorry, you're too niche to play our character. Like, bro, what? What are you talking about?
Imagine, imagine, because I'm like trying to become an actor, low-key. Imagine, imagine, I'm trying to like, I'm trying to get an audition, and then they come back with a review, and they're like, okay, so we reviewed your audition, and like I think I just think you're not niche enough for our role. I just think
I'm saying you're not. You're acting too known, buddy. Like dial it back, dial it back, and maybe we can try this
you're
again.
acting like the main character. We don't need
I'm
main
saying you're like
character
the
energy.
main character. Like, stop that. Stop that right there. You're Miles fucking Morales, buddy. Stop. No, I could play a crazy. I could play a crazy Miles. Just wait, y'all. They'll
We
call it
also
Pheno's Day by the time I'm done.
what? What did you say?
I said they're gonna call it Pheno's Day by the time I'm done.
Uh, Also the Michael Jackson movie. That's gonna be fire. That's gonna be gas.
I'm
His
saying
nephew
I'm
is
I'm
playing
there. I'm
him.
stat for that.
Yeah, his nephew's playing him. Coleman Domingo is playing Joe Jackson, bro. Nia Long is playing Catherine Jackson. though that movie is about to be sort of the trailer with fire. I just hope they don't like because especially with the rumors that the third act got cut out and they had to redo the third act because they're splitting it into two movies because they were gonna acknowledge like the SA allegations and all that. And I feel like that's fine, I guess, but like I feel like they
I feel
might
like
try to.
it needs to be spoken on almost. Like I feel like it's unfair to the story to just act like that never happened.
I feel like they're gonna shine too much light on the positive and not the negative stuff. When Michael's
Yeah,
story is
because
just very struggle heavy.
yeah,
Like
I don't want it to be glazed the movie to where it's like, oh, Michael Jackson, he lived this amazing life. It was so great. No, buddy, that dude was getting beat with damn electric cords so he could sing good, bro. Like we need to
Jesus.
if you're gonna make the movie, make it right, bro. Like don't shy away from what actually happens in people's lives, bro. Because like that's not uplifting. It's not uplifting if you show the dude's life was perfect and then he still came out perfect. No, show this dude struggled. He should have died. He should have not made it through, but he made it out.
Yeah.
You know
But also, I know Phenomen is not giving a single F about this. But bro, uh,
what, bro? Here he
I'm
goes.
I'm hella hyped for Ted season 2, bro. That that
I'm hella hyped for 10 season 2, bro. Keep this in your own podcast. Head season
bro.
fucking 2.
I tell when I tell you the first season of the Ted Show because the first 10 movies like one of my favorite movies of all time, and which I know is crazy as that.
Yeah,
But
that's
the
insane.
Ted Show might
Keep
even
it
be
going, buddy.
better. The Ted Show might even be better than the movies. Like I cannot. Like season 1 was actually peak on that.
You know, all
Other
my
stuff,
all the Ted heads in the comments. This is y'all. This is y'all right here.
bro. Y'all, hey, um, music wise,
Music coming out. I think we just talked about that earlier.
no. Well, we didn't like discuss the
Oh well,
music.
Thundercats about to drop.
Well,
Donnie just dropped. Gorilla's about to drop.
oh, the real, I mean, the real-
I don't know
Um,
what's about to drop actually. I know there's more, but I can't think of it.
I mean, we can like discuss rumor. Like Steve Lacy will probably drop because
I
he was
hope
supposed to
so.
drop an album last year. He dropped Nice Shoes, which was a fire single, and then just
And
disappeared.
I didn't really,
So
low key, I didn't care for nice shoes like that. Call me
I thought it
crazy.
was cool. It's like I hope he goes more into like his electronic bag a little because that song is kind of a bit electronic and
Uh-uh.
uh. I hope he goes into that bag a bit more. I think he said he was. Um, Chizo, I need to hear another album from Chizo, please, man,
Yeah,
please.
that would be nice.
Especially apparently
Baby Keem, what the
Baby
fuck
Keem
are you
is
doing?
apparently Baby Keem is rumored to drop soon. He was filming a music video in New York. That album's probably gonna drop soon. He needs to like with this wait, bro. He waited 5 years. We need like a insane album. Like
I'm
if
saying
it's
this album better get me pregnant if it's been this long, bro. Like, wait, what? Who said that,
this should not be like a Roddy Rich situation, bro. Like
bro?
this needs to be fine.
Nah, Roddy Rich is sad, bro. That joint is
Nah,
sad.
Roddy is
This
so
nigga had an album coming for 5 years and then he just canceled it.
Roddy is so like Fiendistries 2, please excuse me, such bad. Just lost that
Yeah.
Layla also had to hear that out. Oh yeah, Dochi. Dochi's definitely gonna drop this year. She dropped a single there at the very end of last year. Which I
Oh
thought was
yes, I
cool.
do.
That was cool. It was alright.
Mhm.
But yeah, I'm hyped for her album. She said it's gonna be like genre bending music, which we need more
Mhm.
with that.
Okay.
And Yasmin Fire. Any other ones? Uh, Frank is not
I
dropping.
don't.
Frank is not
Frank's not
dropping.
dropping. Rihanna's not dropping,
Give it
guys.
up,
Let it
bro.
go.
Give it up. What Frank?
ASAP Rocky said, "Don't be dumb. Disc 2 is coming." We got last episode was not done yet and being made.
Yeah.
Flaquito Joy was dropped with a Spanish artist. I forget her name. It's a dembow song. So you know if you're
Uh,
into that, you might enjoy it.
apparently Rihanna might be on disc 2, which I hope she is gonna be.
We'll see. I hope Rihanna drops music. I was just doing a deep dive the other 2 days. I didn't know she made so many songs that I actually like were listening to as a kid. So I hope she drops music because I need more of that. But and then
Um,
I'm dropping too. I'm always
I we gonna
making
get
new
into
things.
that. Alright, bro. We gotta talk. Because obviously, I don't know if y'all know this, we both are very hyper creative, I guess. Um
Royce is just the hyper part. That's not me.
Oh my god. Uh no creative, just hyper. Uh
Just hyper.
so we we'll discuss this more on different episodes and our updates on this. Um
But we said we are gonna get into it last episode, and we kind of like
yeah,
got
we're
strapped for
gonna get into
time.
it. So we've been working on different I'm in film, Phenoba's in music. Phenoba isn't studying music, but he like does music like
Yeah, I
working
do
for
music.
film.
Yes.
And then I'm going to study film next year in university, which I'm excited
Hmm.
for. But
Yes.
yeah, so we like Phenoba can talk about his project first because the rec room right now.
This dude Royce is shy, bro.
I'll get
First
into
of
my
all, okay. Well, first of all, it's pronounced the requiem. I feel like Royce should know this word since he's about to graduate from school, but you know he. But
you
I've been
already
working on.
graduated. Well, actually, you
Okay,
still
I know the word. You don't like. Okay, as I was
podcast.
telling, as I was saying, been working on this album since like my high school days, which those weren't that long. That wasn't that long ago, y'all. Relax, but I've been working on this album for a minute. It's been like I'm making music for like 5, 6 years, and I feel like this album has been worked on. I think we.
I don't know what I was saying.
Yo, you're mental, bro. Oh my god. But I've been working on this album for like 4 out of 6 of those years, and that sounds a little crazy because like there's nothing on the internet for it besides just a little bit of stuff I show, and I show him and people in the server. But we're getting to the point to where I'm gonna start recording, dropping some little singles and stuff like that. But as for what the album's gonna sound like, it's definitely a mix of electronic, some rock aspects, some R&B aspects have been thrown in there. It's just a lot of me pushing myself to my creative limits over the last 5 to 6 years of making my own songs and doing things like that. And I hope it does well. Doesn't do well. Some of y'all got some explaining to do, but I hope it sells nicely.
I'm very hyped for it, and we will link it for sure once it drops.
Yeah,
Um,
once it drops, maybe if Royce likes me, he'll put a little snippet at the end of the podcast.
yeah, we'll see.
Hey, yo.
Eh, nah. No, I've heard snippets from the album. It does sound crazy. Y'all gonna have to wait and see for that. It like I did an interview with him actually because I've been like doing a bit of journalism stuff also, I guess. And I did an interview with him. That was fire. And now, bro is definitely like genre bending with like I haven't heard him rap yet. It might be but one stop.
Yo, 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 yo. See how he'll get on a little glaze session and then he'll ruin it, like, bro.
No, but you were very talented. So,
Thank you. And Royce is very talented too with his because he's a writer. And his interview was very fun. It was a very fun interview. Royce
yeah,
clowned me though, because we did the interview on Discord, and as me waiting for the messages, I'm scrolling through IG Reels a little bit. So I send him a reel, I send him a meme, and then bro immediately like comes to tell me, be like, bro, why are you sending me memes during our interview? I was like, oh,
this is so unprofessional, bro. Like,
bro, the interview was already on Discord, bro. We passed the point of professionalism, bro.
bro was sending me a dumb IG reels in the middle of the interview. Get out of here, bro.
It was a funny one though, bro. You had to see it now. Oh
um,
god.
jeez. Now I've been working on this show, this like coming of age comedy show for a minute. It's called Half Sound. Uh, it's about like it's a self insert. Me as the main character, filmmaker, in the show. And what are you laughing at, bro? What? I don't.
I'm just watching you like struggle to admit that it's like a self insert. I'm like watching you die inside to myself. It's a self insert.
Yeah, you know, it's actually something true.
But keep going with your little your fan fiction.
Oh my.
No. But in all realness, I really do like the show. I haven't seen all the episodes that has been written, but I did like what I read. It's very fun. It's not like a Twitter self insert where it's like my name is Royce and here's how I'm the sexiest man alive. It's like no, it's not like that, guys. Relax.
Yeah, it's been very fun to make. I haven't written um episodes in a while. I plan on filming it as a web series once I get to college. Find some people to film with. Find a cast and crew, you know, and hopefully at least film the pilot, if not maybe a season. Um, and post it on YouTube, you know, kind of like how Issa Rae, Quincy Brunson did before they got on Abbott Elementary and Secure. Um,
I didn't know you
yeah,
watched Insecure. You can tell me.
no, I haven't watched Insecure. I just,
When I think you know ball, you throw the ball off the field. Like
I've seen the pilot and that's it. I've seen the pilot. Um, but yeah, I would say like this show is like a mix of like it's like very New Girl inspired. It's very like comforting, just like a cozy. Like I want this to be people's like comfort show, maybe like a show that people can just turn on. Like it has like a lot of like teen drama in it. Also, it's like coming of age, but I just want this to be like I want this to be like turned on when like people are like just want to relax and chill.
cracking.
It's like
What?
no, bro. I don't want Half Sale to be on while that's happening. No.
Why
Get your
not? What do
mind
you
out of the
mean?
gutter, bro.
Yo,
Listen,
my mind out of the gutter.
because
Okay.
I want people to like at least, bro. I don't, bro. If my show becomes like the Kraken show, like Big Mouth, you know, like Big Mouth, I think is like,
Kraken show.
I think Big Mouth is like prime time cracking TV. You know, like
Crack
that.
content. No. You know what? Bro, Rick and Morty, bro. I've learned this.
Rick
Rick
and
and
Morty
Morty
also
is 100%.
Family Guy, any of those like animated adult TV
I was
shows.
saying those shows that just have so many episodes. Yeah, bro. Put it on
Put it on, bro.
and have sailed and have sailed. You know.
No, bro, I don't. No, please. I
No, please. He's begging y'all. Don't.
also, I've said this to him before, but I cannot wait until the day my show has like a subreddit and like there's a whole community and there's like I could just like look on the subreddit and just comment on people's posts and nobody would even know that I like that I'm the writer of the show.
Yeah. I'm sure they won't know when they start slandering you. Like, stop slandering Royce. He's a very good protagonist. Yeah, they won't know it's you, buddy. They're not gonna recognize you at all.
He's actually me.
You guys didn't know. Now, what are you gonna do? I think my cat's in here.
Oh yeah, you with your little Reddit fingers over here. Hey, hey,
God.
meet Fanoma Junior.
All right, stop, bro.
Fanoma
There she goes. But oh yeah, and by the way, Royce had asked me already if he wanted me to do the soundtrack for Half Sales. You know, put some little tunes on there.
Yeah,
I may throw him a bone or two. Y'all gonna have to wait and see. You
a
know,
bone or two. I'm a dog.
yeah, throw him a little track or two just to keep him afloat. You know.
Um, yeah, that'll be fire. Um, yeah, that's basically like I've worked on a few other creative projects also, but like that's been my main one. Um, and
You
yeah,
could link some in the description. You could link
yeah,
one of the shorter ones.
yeah, for sure, yeah. Um, yeah, if y'all want to check out any of that stuff, then that'll be great. Yeah, good feedback.
Yeah, link in the description. You know,
Yeah.
our
Uh,
PayPal's will be in there too in case you want to be generous. But
I think we'll talk about it like two more.
you didn't hear what I said.
Well, wait, you said pay
I said our PayPal's will be in the description in case they're feeling generous.
In case you want to donate to the Phenobo Royce
In
Fund,
case you want to donate just to us, you know,
to the PR fund, the PR
or just
GoFundMe.
just to the P, just to the P, you know.
No, no, not just to the R, to the R, bro, to the R.
Oh, the R stands for restricted, so you don't need nothing.
Yo, for a second, I thought you were gonna say the R stands for something.
No, bro, no.
I was gonna say, bro, watch yourself. Watch yourself.
The P stands for prosperous. So let's keep it coming.
P stands for.
It stands for what, yo, bro? Well, okay, what's the next topic, buddy?
Okay,
What's the next?
I think we should talk about this. Might be the last one. I don't know. I'm tired. I'm getting tired, bro. We'll even talk about one or two more. I
I'm
think,
getting so tired for my own podcast. Like,
bro, like I need people to feel my energy, and like the energy is like I'm losing. I'm starting to lose energy, bro. Like I gotta, you know.
dude's life force is draining in the PR podcast. Like, bro.
um. So there's been talks of like hip hop falling out of the mainstream. Billboard. I think October last year was the first month that in since like the '80s where hip hop was not in the top 40 at all. And there's a lot of people saying, "Oh, we don't have the new superstars, or we don't have the new Kendrick and Coles and Drakes, we don't have the new
Yeah.
Big Three and all that." And I think this is true. This is factual. I feel like
Mhm.
most of the people that are carrying hip hop today um what's it are like the old heads, like the ones that have been around since the blog era, since 2010s. And
Yeah.
um we haven't like got like, yeah, sure, there's been like Dochi who could has the chance to be a superstar. There's been like Yeet, but I don't think Yeet's gonna like, I don't know, man. Like Yeet,
We're still counting. We're still putting Yeet in conversations, bro.
like bro, like Central C, like come on, bro, like SD Kid. I don't know if these are the next superstars of hip hop. Like,
Yeah, Central C, bro. If Central C is the next superstar of hip hop, I'm gonna jump off a super skyscraper, and y'all gonna
well,
see that.
the
Like,
crazy thing is we had like a whole group of artists that were supposed to be the next superstars. And like in the early 2020s or even late 2010s, like it was, you had Trippy, you had X, you had Juice, you had Pop Smoke, you had Polo
yeah,
G, you had Jack Harlow, you had Roddy Rich, you had
yeah, four bats. You know.
Formats is not even hip hop, right? It's R&B.
Well,
It's R&B. Which we're gonna talk. We might talk. We might save R&B for next.
yeah, next conversation or
For
next
next.
episode,
Yeah, next episode.
which hopefully will be filmed timely this time. You know.
Yeah. For sure. Yeah. I do agree that they're the superstars. Like we don't have enough in hip hop, and also I feel like we don't have enough genre bending. I feel like, especially with like the rage sound. Like I'm sick of the rage sound. I'm sick of
Yeah,
the rage sound.
the rage sound is no one's done nothing new with it. I feel like well, I feel like it did evolve into like what now like underground artists are kind of doing, but it's like
Yeah.
it dead. It's dead, bro. It's dead. And the underground in general is in just such a disarray. Like I've heard a lot of the artists. The only artist I think right now in the underground that's doing some stuff that I'm truly interested in is Slayer. If you heard of Slayer, well Royce hasn't. I don't think he's heard of Slayer. But Slayer's doing good for all my underground niggas. Slayer is doing pretty good right now. And that dude Lilo, I like his music. I think his music's very good. Um Razai, I guess, can be counted as underground ish. I
He's
say
not
he's
like
like a
hip
little
hop
bit.
though. He's
Yeah, he's
not
not
like
hip
hip
hop,
hop.
but I just want to say that he takes some of the aspects, so I'm gonna put him and give him the credit again. Shouts out him. But
Yeah.
there are some good ones, but the ones that are popping off like Nine Vicious,
He's not funny.
Too Slimy, Bullshit
um.
McGee, like nah, bro.
Yeah. Like. I Yeah. I feel like we don't have enough genre, but like I don't know. Like I'm trying to think. Um. Yeah. I feel like hip hop. Like It's in a weird space because
Yeah.
like the mainstream, because even like trap was the biggest genre in hip hop for since the late 2000s, early 2010s, and now
Yeah, it's just like early 2010s, since like
yeah,
Big Three days, where it was like,
yeah,
who's gonna be number one? That's when like it came out, or not
trap
came out when it truly peaked.
yeah, and trap is just stale now. Like all the
Yeah, trap is.
especially
I feel
Atlanta
like
trap. Yeah,
I'm saying I feel like we've exercised it to its fullest extent. I feel like trap. If you ask me, trap peaked with Pierre Bourne. Trap peaked with Travis Scott and Pierre. I would say Cardi, but it's the beats. It's the Pierre. Pierre absolutely, transformed what trap music could really be, and Travis Scott did the same thing.
and now they're trying to make Rage like the new trap, and I just don't think that's longevity. Honestly, I think hip hop should go into like a dance like demographic. Like I think, especially what Tyler did on Joe Top the Glass. Also with Joey Valence and Bray. I didn't listen to the full album, but like songs I heard off there, with Hyper Youth, like that was fire. And that was like a dance album, I guess. Uh, like even like one of which I know you were saying this is a hot take on this, but like even one of Drake's best songs in the years, like Nokia, like that's like a dance song. I think that's like the best we've heard from Drake
Who's
this
calling
year.
my phone? Who's calling my shit? Who's
Because,
calling my phone?
bro, the song is just
The,
fun.
the the production is very good. I will say that, but that nigga told me something, baby girl. We're good.
Bro, that
We're
part is
fucking.
fire, bro. Like the song is just fun, bro. Like even Skate off Jin's album, bro. Like the fun aspects of hip hop, I think are really carrying right now. And like,
I do think that, and I don't know. I think there's two routes you can go. I think rap can either go into its
serious bad.
house dance era, or I think it's gonna go back into the trenches and reform itself with underground music, and then come back out in like 2020, 2037, 2030.
So
I think yeah, I said this last time, it's losing the mainstream appeal. It can get it back if it, figures out what it wants to do, but I feel like that's the thing. Rap does not have a face right now. It doesn't have a this is what it sounds like right now. What we sound like right now is what it's always sounded like for a long time, and people aren't really pushing it forward that are being acknowledged.
someone had a good take that was like, I felt like rap should become more regional, where like different cities and different states have their own distinct sound, which I think was what Metro tried to do with
I mean, I think that
247.
was a thing like way back when, like 2010. Like, yeah, UK, you have the UK drill, which is different from NY drill. You had New York in 2010, which was cloud rap. You had Memphis back in the day with the pitch down shit with DJ Screw. You have the trap Florida music with Kodak, the Atlanta music with like Cardi Thug. I feel like that's always been a thing, but I feel like it's meshed because of the internet, obviously.
Like Metro tried to do that with a futuristic summer, which I thought was actually a decent effort. That was like all like swag rap, like backwards cat music, like just fun party
Backwards
music.
cat music.
Just fun party music, I feel like that's like it felt refreshing in trap, even though it was an older sound, and it
You
was
ready to
just
listen? Are you ready to listen to a futuristic summer?
it was bro, literally like
Yeah.
backwards cap and like the basketball jerseys, like the backwards jersey, like that's what it like felt like. Even Cardi's
Backwards.
music, like that had a lot of like 2000s mixtape sounds that I actually messed with, and I liked
Yeah.
it, and it felt very Atlanta inspired. And
Yeah.
even Kendrick with GNX and Tyler with Don't Type the Glasses, these are very West Coast influenced. Um, and
I do
also,
think though, I just want to say this. I do think that artists are getting too comfortable with the homage shit, if you get what I'm saying. Like I
yeah,
feel
that's
like
true. That's true.
I feel like yeah, I do enjoy a lot of these albums you saying. Actually, I enjoy all of them, but I do want beside that artists who are not paying homage to anything really and are just making music that's like this is what I sound like. This may be different and not be nothing credited to anything, but
Yeah, because
because even then, I'm trying to think like this isn't hip hop, but Charlie XCX had Brat, and the main appeal for a lot of people was that music like that wasn't being made from anywhere else that was popular, and it was different for people. Even though there's music like that in like underground areas of the world, but it just goes to show that people are craving the unknown, the unique, the unicorns of the music genre.
Because
Rap is no different.
every few years we have like a new like style or genre. Like we
Mhm.
had um like early 2010s we had trap, and then we had emo rap, and then we had rage, and then before that we had like swag rap, and we also had
Boom
soul,
bap and shit like that.
yeah, like the soul, Chipmunk soul, all that stuff with Kanye and Dilla and Common,
Yeah. And
and
then
like
jazz rap and all that
yeah,
shit.
like there's like different eras that you can like pinpoint, and we haven't got one in a while other than Rage, which I don't think has a lot of longevity.
I'm saying
Except
Rage was cool on Mr. Rage, but it's like it's a sound that is very much,
yeah,
in your eardrums like a lot, and it can get a little bit annoying. I
I
do
agree.
think that I think yeah, trying to put this into words. I do think rap really does want to take the electronic approach, because I've seen a lot of underground music, and if you had a childhood like I did back in the day, it all just sounds like Skrillex and Dead Mouse. If we're being serious, it sounds like electronic shit. It sounds like dubstep with a trap beat, and I love that. I love that. That's what the record is probably gonna sound like if we're being serious. I love Skrillex. I love electronic music and shit like that. I feel like rap wants to take that approach so bad, but I feel like if it takes that jump, it leaves the drill shit behind. And I feel like I don't know if rap is ready to make that jump, because to be honest, all the songs that are popping off right now are still about toting guns and fucking this one and fucking that one, with the exception of the big guys who are making different shit. But I feel like if we take the electronic jump, it might be a little different. Oh shit, Royce unplugged his headphones.
Um, yeah, I like, bro. Like, we need to let go of New York drill, bro. We need to let go of New York drill, please, bro.
Yeah, or it needs to be ready to evolve, bro,
Yeah,
because drill ironically ruined sampling, if we're being serious, because sampling has become looping the chorus of a very popular song and then just rapping over to a lot of drill niggas, and it's ruined how sampling has gone in music. I feel very sorrowed about it,
and also like drill, like, bro, it's just like spin the block, spin the block, spin the. We shoot the ops. We effing like, no, bro. Like, I just want to have fun, bro. I just want to turn up. That's why I messed with the Tyler album from last year. That's why I messed with the Metro album. Like, they were just like, obviously like um obviously like we need like the serious rap, like Kendrick, like Cole, like whatever else. We need that also, but we need just like fun music to like vibe to. Like,
but
we,
I do think that
mhm.
that type of music isn't necessarily. I can enjoy a good little violent song. It's just that the evolution has been like not happening. It's been
Yeah,
like halted.
bro.
Like it's been stunted growth almost. Because even back in the 2010s, there was the fun stuff, but there was also, niggas were talking about killing niggas on a fun ass beat sometimes too. Like,
yeah, like, but that was creative though. Like, bro, literally
yeah,
The New York drill guys are just like literally screaming over a like, I don't know, like uh a random
Rod Wave
R and
type
B,
beat.
like a random R&B sample. Like, I don't know, bro. Like a Mary J. Blige sample. Like, why am I hearing this? Like,
That's what I'm saying.
what's going on, bro? Like,
They rapping over Jay-Z's New York, talking about something. We gonna shoot you in New York. Like, no, bro, we're good. We're lock you in the alleys and shoot ya. Put the bullets right through ya. Yo, hold
yeah,
on,
hey, that was lucky tough.
hold on.
Get the
Copyright.
loop. Write that
I
down. Write that
I have
down.
not to copyright that. I have to
Write that
copyright that. I was kind of
down.
tough,
um,
but no, that's really what it is now.
yeah. Um, but yeah,
Ring, 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 ring. Shoot all my bros.
I feel like we need an artist that will like change. Like, we need that like genre bending artist. Which, like, I don't. I love Dochi, but I don't like. I gotta see the this debut album before it's in. But like,
Yeah,
I
yeah.
feel like
We,
we
we
need.
need we need somebody to like
Yeah.
switch up the game and shit. You know what I'm
And
saying?
I feel like it's gonna be someone we haven't seen. Someone's just gonna pop out. They're gonna come out with an album that every. Also, I gotta listen to more of Jim Legacy because I've heard he's kind of that vibe. He's a UK rapper, and
Uh huh.
he. I heard he was doing like rock and punk on his album, and like Afro beats and all this stuff. I heard some songs on there. And I was like, yo, this is kind of crazy. Like, hold on. But like, yeah, I feel like we need that like genre bending art, like a Kanye, like a Tyler, like a Travis, like a even a Cardi, like that artist that can like that's like none of his albums like sound the same. And, like he can like switch genres effortlessly, and it's just a hyper
Just
creative.
say me, bro. Like, just say me. Like, you're doing. Like, just say me, bro. Like, come on.
Sure, bro. Fanoma. Fanoma's the guy.
Yeah, yeah. You know, when the genre changes, y'all see me on the TV. Don't be shocked. You know.
All right, we'll do two more topics. Uh, we're gonna talk about
What two
so
topics we have left?
we have we we'll do one or two. I was gonna do like the Dochi hate with like Aiden Ross. Like
I feel like we talked. Didn't we talk about that last time, or am I
we
mistaken?
did it. We did it. We definitely did it.
Oh,
But like, bro,
Aiden
that
Ross is a racist,
we
guys.
don't
Like, no need to dive
facts,
deep.
bro. Aiden Ross is a just
I'm saying Aiden Ross, like, he's like the modern day minstrel show orchestrator, bro. Like, he just takes advantage. He just takes advantage of black people, man.
bro. Like the once I heard like him call like "Don't check a dirty B," I was like, bro, this is not even this is targeted, bro. This is not even like, and he like says like, bro, I think he was saying like, oh, I don't respect people that disrespect 9 to 5 workers. Number one, it was the Met Gala, so relax, bro.
Yeah.
Second of
It
all,
was like she just wanted to present herself good. And if we're being serious, that's not a 9 to 5. First of all, Aiden,
yeah,
that's
it's
not
not
at
a
all. It's
nine
not
to
a
five.
fucking 9 to 5. The Met Gala is not 9 to 5, buddy. And even then, when you're in a situation like that where you're working with an artist who is new and is at high pressure, you fully understand the vast of what you're being put into. This is why they work those jobs, because they can work in harsh, sometimes not forgiving environments. You know, they are built in a sense for this. If they can't handle it, they should work in those places. Do I think Dochi should have yelled at them? Honestly, she didn't even yell. So like, what do you want me to tell you, bro? Like, what do you want? What do you want from me?
Also, like Aiden Ross, you literally hang out with Trump and 6ix9ine, like,
I'm saying,
and you're like, it's just giving off you hate black women, bro. Like, I'm sorry, like it's just like,
like, have we ever seen Aiden Ross with even a black woman, and then she's not been the butt of? Have you even seen him with a black woman in general?
no, yeah,
Like, no, you haven't. For Aiden,
also,
like Aiden, like he's the typical racist white male, bro. Because most racist people, they don't hang out with, they don't not hang out, they don't interact with the people they hate. You know, Aiden Ross clearly does not like people of color. He had speed like a damn lap dog when he was streaming with him, and you know, it's like it's obvious. It's obvious. If he liked black women, he'd be around them more. But he's
it's just
not. He's not.
and just the hate towards Dochi is like, it's not like, okay. So I wanted to talk about like female rappers in general, because honestly, like, I'm not like too. I was gonna say hip, but I'm not too hip on like female rap. Like I really listen to like the mainstream ones, and the mainstream ones I don't think are that great for the most part. Like we can name them off. Like I don't love Glorilla. Sexy Red is just Sexy Red. Like
Yeah. CIA agent. You know.
what?
I mean, Sexy Red said setting black people back, bro. That junk is. Mm-mm.
Walking stereotype. Uh,
I'm sorry, man. Like,
Car-
if that's genuinely who she is, I mean, shit. But
uh,
I don't know what to tell you.
yeah, like that "You My Everything" song. Oh my god, get that out of here, bro.
I
Please.
said, who?
No, please get that out of here. Um, like Cardi B is all right. She had a decent album, Invasion of Privacy, but everything after
Yeah,
that was just
it was alright. It was alright.
Nicki's cool, I guess. Doja
Nicki's
Cat,
cool, I guess.
like her music,
What you
like
mean?
no, like her music's like, right? You know what I mean? You know what I mean?
I
Like
don't know.
she has good songs here and there. Doja
Yeah,
Cat
she has some good songs. Her older stuff is pretty good. The Anaconda days, your boy was glued to the video. Now me stop. I'm doing too much.
I
But
just
Nicki Minaj makes great music.
I just don't. I haven't listened to like a single
Sometimes.
like mainstream female rapper where I can say like modern mainstream female rapper, because Lauren Hill is like, oh, she's she's up there.
I do
But
recommend Lil Sims though. Lil Sims makes
yeah,
great music.
okay. So I've heard a few songs from Little Sims and she's fire. But again, she's not really mainstream. Like
Yeah,
she's not.
she's not mainstream.
And I've heard Samara Sid is good also. I haven't tapped into her, but I've heard she's good. And like Dochi, obviously. Um,
Yeah,
like
Doechii is, of
Dochi
course.
is very talented. She's very creative. And
Yeah,
also the hate,
I think Alligator Bites was a very good project.
yeah,
I do think that.
the hate that she gets is it's so weird. Like bro, like it's just a bunch of white teenagers like hopping on and being like, oh,
Yeah,
TS's
yeah,
buns,
it's
TS's buns. Like, come on.
I'm saying is very clearly just used as an excuse to be racist. I guarantee you, there's a connection between Dochi haters and the people who make fun of George Floyd. I would make that connection because
Bro, it's even like
it's clearly just people who love to hate on a black individual and then use it as excuse to be like, oh, this person's so dumb and so stupid. And then if you accuse them of being racist, they're like, no, well, actually, I hate them for this. But then again, with Aiden Ross, it's so funny because he'll say he'll hate her for this 9 to 5 situation, but every time he's talked about Dochi, it's been about her streams being bought and her being a dirty.
yeah, bro, and like Dochi, like bro, I even remember she was getting hate because like bro, she was getting so much hate for this. I remember this. She like hopped on uh like a interview or something that it was like red flags. It was something like red flags.
Oh
And
yeah.
she put a red flag for like straight men or something. And
This
it's like
bro,
that
that
is
girl is trolling. She's just trolling, bro. They taking it too literal.
bro, and
Talking
like
about some. Oh my god, she hates the straight.
they got so mad, bro. Like it was crazy. They got
I'm, s-
and
I'm, s-
it's like bro, it's not that serious, gang.
I'm
Like
saying they acting like they was in line to like
yeah.
date her or be with her. Like she
Bro,
like
did you
wouldn't
see
like what?
did you see Tory Lanez trying to shoot his shot at Dochi? Like, bro, that's not happening yet.
I didn't even see that, but yeah, nah, buddy. Tory Lanez cannot date another rapper woman ever again, bro. It's not.
I,
It's
I
not. It's not happening.
Hey, bro, Tory Lanez's new singles, though, I wanted to speak about that actually. His new singles that he dropped today were actually like kind of fire. Like
Yeah,
he's
Roy
really,
sent me some of the snippets that he posted. They were pretty good. They were pretty
yeah.
good. If you ask me about the Megan and Tory Lane situation, I'll tell you I have no stake in that to have an
Bro,
opinion. I think anything happened, anything's possible. I like Megan as an artist. I don't really listen to Tory Lanez like that. I don't even really listen to Megan like that. But I think, you know.
Yeah, Megan's also like in that category where I'm like, she's decent. But, like,
She's
she has good
decent, but she
songs.
she she needs to evolve. She needs to evolve too.
She
That's a
has some
very
good
big
songs too.
issue with a lot of I think female rappers. I think a lot of the ones who make music, they make some good stuff. They can make a good song, but it's like they don't really take it to the next level. Like
Also,
Megan's dropped some songs, they've been okay. Glorilla dropped some songs, they sound the same. It's like
rap is very much like rock in the sense where it's like a male dominated genre. Like R&B
yeah,
is a bit more female dominated. Pop is a bit more female dominated. Rap is very male dominated.
yeah. It's
So
very
like
male dominated, male centric music.
yeah, there's gonna be more of a variety of male rappers and how they sound than female rappers and how they sound and what they talk about and all that. And most of the mainstream female rap that gets pushed is about, like they say, like sex and all that stuff, which
Yeah.
isn't a problem for the most part, but it just becomes a bigger repetitive.
Yeah, it just becomes a bitch deal. I say this for the male artists too, that
Yeah.
you know, we don't want to hear about your body count all the time. We don't want to hear about your status and how many people you've killed or how many people you fucked. Like it's cool. It's cool to, get a cool little bar, be like, oh yeah, I made it this far, this, that, the third. But it's like you don't want to hear it all the time. And with female artists, it's the same situation to where it's like, the music can be very cool and interesting when you talk about multiple different things, but I just feel like a lot of women artists are more, not women artists, women rapper artists sometimes get a little bit caught in that pocket of the sexual area of their music.
Yeah. All right. Last topic for today before we hop off. It's been a good time. Um. So sorry. So I saw this like TikTok where it was like it's just so stupid, bro. It was like, so it's about film, by the way, but it was like,
Um,
if you go see a movie and your mind is not changed, or like if you don't go out of the movie with like a life altering experience, or like your mind hasn't been changed about anything, that's not a movie worth seeing. And I
uh-huh.
was like, bro, shut yo ass up, bro. Like,
Um,
no, like,
I don't.
bro,
I mean, look, it depends on your definition of life changing. Because, like, I'm not gonna lie, I am the most easy to please nigga on earth, bro. I'm so simple. I walked out the Minecraft movie with a smile on my face. Like, I'm not
yeah,
a very hard person to entertain, bro.
that's what I'm saying though. The Minecraft movie is there's different levels. There's different levels.
There's, there's layers to it, you know. There's genuinely layers to
There's
it.
genuinely levels.
Oh, genuinely layers to it, you know.
But like a movie like the Minecraft movie, or like what's a better example? I don't know. A movie like
Wait, what is it like?
maybe not
Just
Superbad.
a good movie, or like what are we talking about?
No,
Um,
like a movie that's not meant to be taken so seriously. Like there's different reasons why people write movies, and some are to have to make people think, and then some
yeah,
are just meant to be fun. It's the same thing with
yeah,
music.
like
Like
yeah,
you listen to Kendrick, and you expect to think, but then you
yeah.
listen to Playboy Cardi, and you expect to just have a good time.
You could have a good time. Yeah, it
That's
depends on it depends truly on what your definition of of life changing is. Because yeah, like I enjoyed the Minecraft movie. I walked out there and I felt good about my day. My day was positive after that, and it wasn't a life changing movie or nothing like that, but I enjoyed it. It's like for every Avengers Endgame, there's got to be a Speed Racer and Scott Pilgrim versus the World. For every for every fucking Truman Show, there needs to be a Rugrats and Paris the movie. Like you just
bro.
need
Like
dumb shit to match with the other shit.
even with the Marvel movies, right? You're not going to Marvel movies to really like think and expect like to be like a new person after. No, you're just watching a
Yeah,
Marvel movie to go see these characters and have a good time, bro.
yeah,
Not like if you like there's different movies for different scenarios, and to say like it's just that comes off as pretentious, and I hate the pretentious film bros that are like, if I ever become a pretentious film bro once I start studying film, you could just slide me out, bro. Literally, you can just slide me out, bro. Like,
really,
bro, like,
really, dude, I can't wait. Wait,
jeez,
what?
um,
No, 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 this is horrible. Don't do that.
but like, bro, like the ones that like hop on TikTok and we'll see someone hasn't watched like this obscure movie from like 1973 that was made in Italy, and it's like, oh, how have you never seen this
I'm
movie?
saying, how have you never seen Bilgen Buttcrack's the third film? Like, this is
Bro,
amazing.
I'm sorry, I don't have the time to see every movie to ever exist. I'm sorry, bro. Like,
Yeah.
it's like,
And the thing is that pretentious people, they can never give a recommendation. They're always like, "You've never seen this movie?" Like, bro, just tell me I should see it. Don't be like you need just you're so fucking stupid. Have you not seen this yet?
because
Like,
also when people like make fun of like people's like letterboxes top four, bro, this is my top four favorite movies. This is not the demographic best movies of all time. This is just my favorite. If I want to put 10 of my top four favorite movies of all time, I'm gonna put 10 in there, bro. Like,
this nigga's letterbox is a little kooky though. I'm not gonna lie.
bro, it like just put them. That's why people like, especially film majors and stuff, are scared to put down the movies that they like as their favorites. Because like it's the same thing with music, even like just like bro, it's like if you're not too, which means I have a whole topic about niche and performative and all that stuff.
Yeah,
But like it's like if you're not niche enough, where you don't like have like the film bro movies like, oh, American Psycho, oh, Wolf of Wall Street, oh, Pulp
yeah,
Fiction, Citizen. I literally have a character about that in my show that like makes
yeah,
fun of that, and like it's just stupid, bro. Like just like what you like.
yeah. Just like what you like. Just like what you like.
And
Wait, hold on. Give me say, yeah, like what you like, y'all. My favorite video game of all time is fucking Prototype 2, bro. And that game has one of the I just finished it the other day. Has one of the worst endings I've ever seen. It's Game of Thrones level. It's comical how bad that game ends. But I love the game. I love the series. But
yeah,
like what you like. Like what you like, y'all. That's all I gotta say.
it's all right. Yeah, we'll be back for episode 3. Um,
Yeah, I'm sorry episode 2 took so long, y'all. And this episode might not be as a little ecstatic as, let's say, episode 1 or
yeah.
following episodes, but you be fucking grateful for what you get. You don't like take what you can get.
You're
But
gonna like it whether you're gonna like it whether or
I'm saying
not.
you're going you it's like it took this long. You gotta take what you can get and enjoy it. Like
Yeah, I'm sorry if I sound like drained of energy. I tried to belt out as much energy as I could.
I'm
Um,
saying, trying to get it to record was like
yeah,
very life draining.
um, yeah, we'll be back for episode 3 though. Hopefully with better, even better topics, more energy,
I'm
and
saying more topics, more interesting things to talk about. Soon I'll be back in Florida and I'll, have my stuff set up more efficiently. So
yep,
probably by episode 4, so episode 3 might still be in this location, but we'll see.
and
Just want to say, yeah, shouts out Razia, shouts out the Discord, shouts out Solar, shouts out Kenna for trying to help us before. They didn't work, guys. So your help didn't really matter, but thanks. Thank you
yeah,
guys.
yeah. We
Thank you
love
guys so much.
we love Solar and Kevin. Those are our boss. We probably should
Um, s-
link the Discord server eventually because that's where this entire.
yeah, but don't come in there if you didn't agree with anything on the podcast. You're not gonna really enjoy what you find.
Yeah.
But yeah, and then I'm assuming Royce is gonna link one of his little short films in the description. Royce, you can link my like Instagram and TikTok and stuff
Yeah,
like that in
I
to
did
link our
last
service.
episode. I will again.
Okay, and then if you could still share a little snippet, I'll send Royce a little snippet out of this, and he can put it in I can put it in as the credits.
Backup. Backup.
Yeah.
Backup second. All right. Yeah, it's episode 2 for y'all.
So too.
See y'all in the next one, and peace.
And peace.
Jules.